The voice acting you will hear is temporary placeholder, generated by AI. High-quality voice acting will be recorded when the story is finalized.
In the year 2827 of the solar calendar, the two major human factions, the Taladia Empire and the Saipan's Democratic Republic, have been engaged in centuries of enmity and hatred, once again unfolding in another star system, the Kepler 432. My name is Arkansas, short for Ark, and I am the captain of a Saipan's fleet. Watching many of my former comrades in arms fall one after another, my belief has begun to waver.
Captain, I just saw you secretly backing up your memory data. Even you have lost faith in this war. It's okay, I understand. Since the day being a soldier, we all worry about being disappeared in this world one day. But I think now we're truly prepared to face death. Memory backup technology. At least it allows us to live on better after death. Everyone has the right to make that choice. So to answer your question, our communication system has been severely disrupted. Even Miss Williams is very insistent on sending out that data as evidence, but our current situation is not looking promising. Third Taladians are not stupid. They have long blocked all the nearby communication signals. We need to come up with a smarter way. The worst part is we can't reach our flagship, and they also have no clue about our situation.
Move the mouse to control the camera rotation.
We're in a pretty tough spot. Perhaps you should speak with her at the bridge.
Captain, we are currently in a safe position from the Taladia Empire attack. Are you ready to keep moving?
I seriously doubt our ability to defend ourselves with the remaining soldiers on this ship. If you're dead set on sending out that data, we pretty much got only one option. Bust through the fleet, standing in our way, and meet up with Evan. But war can be cruel, and it's probably the time we need to accept that. We've failed.
No, I don't think so. How much of the data have we managed to upload so far?
We've only reached 36%, and it refuses to go any further. Those Taladian scoundrels knew we were backing up our data, so they're using multiple powerful EMP devices to disrupt our basic network and communication system. As the captain, my priority is the safety of the crew. Right now, my instinct tells me that our best bet is to give the Taladia Empire whatever they demand.
No way, Ark. We've come too far to back down now. I don't believe their electromagnetic pulse could possibly cover the entire Kepler 452. Once we escape their interference zone, we will find a way to expose all their damn dirty deeds. Ark, I don't want to hear you giving up now. I can't just sit back and watch the Taladia Empire repeats the same nonsense that they did in the solar system. I mean, again in Kepler. I know for sure. I've met death myself. I know how it is. At least I didn't back up my memory data. I'm not ready to die yet. If you knew my story, I'm certain you would make the same choice as me. The ship's brain-machine interface is still working, I suppose. Weren't you curious about Evans and my story? Well, before it's too late, this might be your last chance to get a glimpse of my past. I'm not one to spill my secrets to just anyone, but if I keep them to myself, I'm afraid you won't remain on my side in this war. Are you ready for my memory replay? Let's do it then. Ark, have you ever used the brain-machine interface to share memories with someone? It's a mind-blowing experience. This This memory data sharing technology is absolutely top-notch. It allows the viewer, that's you, to live and move freely in my memory as if you were me. It might feel a bit weird to move your own body from someone else's perspective at the beginning, but trust me, you'll catch on quick. Why don't you try talking to my brother Evan first? We both witnessed the complete destruction of the entire solar system. Although that was years ago, to me, it still feels like yesterday.
It's been well over 10 years since I last set foot here. We were just kids back then, full of energy and dreams. I never imagined the first lunar colony would change this much. Probably. And thanks for helping me on this trip, by the way. The damn government won't even bother sending enough soldiers to support me for this crazy mission. Snatching the census data from the Immigration Bureau? Ha! It's like they're asking us to jump through flaming hoops. I have a feeling the place might be occupied by rebels by now. Well, if I remember correctly, we should keep following Moonlight Avenue for a couple more blocks. Good Lord. How much effort did the government take to mess up the first colony like this?
Only if those old farts in the Interstellar Alliance had some long overdue foresight, we wouldn't need to scour for new migration star systems today. Well, I do believe the rise and fall of a civilization does have a cycle. But the downfall of humans seems to have come a little too quickly, don't you think?
You're always so concerned about politics and the people like our father. If only those in power had half as much empathy as you, maybe our homeland wouldn't have ended up like this.
Concerns never help. Our words have no weight at all.
All independent individuals are selfish, no matter they're human or animal. For those in power, their interest lies in money.
Do you need something? Well, I talk with my fists and my gun. Interstellar Alliance. I'm sorry, though we're in charge of the Immigration building right now. It's clear that you're not welcome here.
We're just here to collect some data. There's no need for unnecessary bloodshed.
It seems you don't quite understand what I mean. We really the way to obtain that information, sir.
Vanessa, it looks like I'll need your help. You know how to use a gun, right?
Mastering small battlefield tricks can play a crucial role in shifting the balance of power during battles. Discover
Our goal is to get through this block. It seems like there's no better choice than to fight our way through. Cover me! Just keep an eye on those thugs ahead. Vanessa from the Interstellar Travel Planning Department. Turns out you're pretty good with a gun.
Uncle Reed has a shooting range on Europa. I've visited him a lot during my 7 months there.
Uncle Reed, the one with the bad temper? I didn't expect him to be such a good teacher.
Or maybe it's just my natural talent.
All right, just focus on the fight. Let's move. Great, just like that. We'll break through here soon. The Immigration Bureau is not far away.
Sure. Why are there so many of them?
You'll never know how many so-called inferior people are out there until you see it with your own eyes. You hold them off first. I need to contact those old folks in the government to get us some support, damn it.
Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived. The enemy elite has been eliminated.
We made it. Thank goodness for having a dad who can support us. Let's work with the soldiers together and break through this damn place.
We have achieved victory. Please open the supply chests.
I never expected these civilians to be so well equipped. Their gear far surpasses those given to us by the Interstellar Alliance. Wait, what you just got in the loot was the one I always dreamed of getting from Uncle Reed when I was a kid. Did Uncle Reed ever tell you some weapons come with special attacks? This gun will be your best sidekick. Ha! I can't wait to take down the Immigration Bureau. Looks like your new weapon can't wait to be put to use.
Enhancing your overall combat power is key to success. Start by ensuring your equipment slots are filled. Open the equipment interface with the I key.
That That was my childhood dream gun, and you have no idea now how amazing you look. But getting back to business, according to the information provided by the government, those rebels who refuse to hand over the data have encrypted it for protection. If we destroy it, we'll never recover that data again. Let's hurry and move quickly then. That's the one. We've both grown up, Vanessa. We're different now. Stop teasing me. Let's go.
We were just talking about you both, especially your father, Dr. Williams. I mean, your father has been bragging about his children a lot. The Empire especially needs young leaders like you.
These old folks are even betting on you going to the moon for this mission. Are you sure then that you will come back safely?
That's because you don't know the payout's happening on the moon right now. You're Vanessa, right? I heard you're pretty good at math. Can you help us with the final calculations for the population data? The Winston console is right there.
Take a look, old man. Here's the number you wanted. This week, we'll have a special population management team conducting background checks on every resident of the solar system to confirm their identities. Any problem? You're too naive, girl. When you add up the population of Earth, the lunar, Mars, and Europa colonies, as well as the 4 orbital space cities around Earth, it's already over 410 billion. It far exceeds the carrying capacity of habitable environments in the solar system. 300 billion is just an official number to avoid causing public panic. Maybe Dr. Williams can teach you more about political thinking. Just imagine what the solar system would become if the government didn't manage the people's expectations. Yes, when the government is unable to suppress these riots, politics no longer exists.
But our security system is still very advanced.
What's happening outside?
We're completely surrounded. I estimate there are thousands of people. So it's impossible for us to leave through the main gate. But fortunately, we recently upgraded the campus exterior walls and reinforced our security. It won't be easy for them to break in.
Miss Williams, if you were as obedient as your brother, you'd be an excellent superior human. Our next job is to organize the 200 million high-quality individuals identified through population statistics and begin the interstellar immigration program. Our interstellar envoys have shown us the urgent need for human immigrants to save the declining population of the Ursulan civilization in Kepler 452, a utopian society constructed by them. The detailed execution plan was already discussed in our previous meeting. If all goes well, the interstellar immigration following the human optimization plan will begin in 2 weeks. Any questions about your...
Vanessa, what's wrong? Mr. Henderson, I know I've already mentioned this countless times before, but I still feel it's important to bring it up again now. Otherwise, we may not have another chance.
Do you have any good suggestions, Dr. Williams?
I understand that our political ideologies never align, and I'm not in your position. But I still believe our current point-based system is unfair to some people. I hope we can open up some special policies at this critical moment, providing opportunities for more humans to board the immigration ship.
The Williams family's biggest weakness is being too idealistic. I don't blame you, though, because you're not a politician. The problem we have right now is not just about migrating to the moon or colonizing new planets. We're dealing with the continuation of a civilization. As an expert in energy fields, you understand that our immigration ships can't carry any more passengers. We've reached the limit with our food, water, oxygen, fuel, waste recycling system, life support system, everything. And now you're telling me about those rioters who all this macho and those that loot the banks should have the chance to board an immigration ship? We'd already be super lucky if we can escape before they consume all of the resources. Now, if you still want to argue with me, all I can say is that Williams never understood political interests. These 200 million people are the ones who have a chance to survive. The rest are no longer our concern. We don't owe them anything.
Sorry, but I have to interrupt your conversation. We have an S-level alarm that requires immediate attention. The situation outside is out of control. Even though we have advanced weapons, there are just too many of them.
I just allocated a large sum of money last month for counterterrorism, and you can't even fight off some rioters?
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's more than just some rioters. The law enforcement on Earth has completely collapsed. We are trying to urgently contact Earth Customs to prohibit the docking of any incoming spacecraft. Those rioters are all coming for us.
Take the data and destroy all of our backups now.
Understood. We have arranged an aircraft to pick all of you up, and our security reinforcements are on their way. Now please follow me to the helipad.
People from the entire solar system are flocking to Earth to hold our government accountable. Customs is overwhelmed to the point of emergency shutdown. Ha, sounds like a scene from a sci-fi novel. The government security team may be well equipped, but there are only about 200 people on duty now. It seems we are about to engage in a fierce battle. Take this, it's for self-defense. We'll need to escort our parents to the helipad. There should be an aircraft that can take us away. Protecting a government aircraft? I dreamed about this all the time when I was in the military school.
We have contacted the reinforcements. They will send us another pilot, but we need to defend this aircraft until they arrive.
You don't have anyone on your security team who can fly a helicopter?
Press F to use melee attacks.
Is that all you got?
Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived. Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived. Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived.
reinforcement troop.
Oh no, there are too many of them. We have to make sure the aircraft isn't destroyed before the flight specialist arrives. Pay attention to your wounds, Vanessa. If you go down, we'll lose another crucial fighter.
Your health has dropped below a certain threshold. Please seek treatment immediately. Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived. You have suffered a fatal injury. The medical team is providing urgent care.
You can run, but you can't hide. Target located.
The wounds have healed. It's time to seek revenge. Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived.
Here's their leader.
The enemy elite has been eliminated. Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived.
Found you.
Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived.
Look, here's their leader.
The enemy elite has been eliminated. Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived. Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived. Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived.
There are really too many of them. Vanessa, we can handle this, right?
I've been in more desperate situations before, and I've come out just fine. Don't worry. I'll do anything to keep you and our parents safe.
Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived.
Cover me. I need to reload.
Enemy reinforcement troops have arrived.
Look, here's
Enemy boss has joined the battle.
found you.
You have suffered a fatal injury. The medical team is providing urgent care.
Vanessa, we have to hold on!
Are you sure this aircraft can take off?
We've made it this far. Now we just need to take out as many enemies as possible.
What do you think? The cloud upload progress is at 37.2% now. It's moving, at least. I guess now you'll strongly agree that we should break through the Taladian fleet's defensive line, right? Since I fell from the cliff, they no longer recognize me as a high-quality human. Today, I'll show them our worth. Looks like we have to take a big gamble. If we can disable the nearby signal jamming device, we should be able to locate Evan and call out for support. This is the real you I know. Don't make it sound so heavy. If it weren't for you, Ark, after the Williams were abandoned by the government, we would have ended up dead on the streets long ago.
Williams, this is the star view of the Kepler 452 system. If you haven't seen it before, now is probably your best chance.
Can't wait to send yourself to the grave, huh? Come on, guys. Time to have some fun.
The troops have been fully assembled. They are awaiting your command.
Follow me!
reinforcement troops have arrived. The enemy elite has been eliminated. undefeatable. The enemy is in complete disarray.
Push forward!
Enemy boss has joined the battle.
Follow me!
Phew, winning that battle wasn't as tough as expected.
Be claimed in the logbook.
Hey Ark, we just took down one of the Teladian fleets. The EMP interference should be weaker in this area. I'm trying to contact Evan.
Vanessa, Ark, can you hear me?
Evan!
Oh my, are you guys okay?
We're all right. We're surrounded by the Teladians, but we managed to handle the nearby fleet.
Let me check your coordinates. It looks like your positioning system is also busted. We can try something. Ark, can you take the captain's seat? Our spacecraft has a built-in tracking system that scans the surroundings and keeps you informed about nearby objects. Can you see the direction shown by the tracking system? If your system is working properly, you should be able to see my location. My fleet's supposed to be represented by a distinct icon that stands out in your view.
Yes, I can.
Vanessa, Ark, are you guys okay?
We're good. Captain Ark totally saved us.
Ark, you've always been my most trusted team member. Lieutenant Hensley, any updates from our negotiation team?
They're on their way back. The good news is that Empire agreed to our terms for peace.
Terms?
They want us to delete all the evidence you collected and stop interfering with their activities in exchange for our safety.
They're going to destroy Kepler. I have already uploaded the data to the cloud. Unless they kill me, otherwise the secret will...
Can you come aboard first? I urgently need to refuel on a nearby planet, really. If I stop functioning, there will be no one to rescue you from the space. Great. Do you still remember how to pilot a spacecraft? No problem. According to the solar calendar's time, 2 years and 3 days ago, the two major factions of humanity, the Taladia Empire and the Saipan's Democratic Republic, engaged in a large-scale battle in the Kepler 452 system. The conflict was initiated when Vanessa Williams from the Saipan's Democratic Republic discovered some secretive interests of the Taladian people. As she was uploading the data to the Galactic Affairs Administration, she was discovered, leading to a pursuit and eventually a battle between the two sides. Did my tone of speech make you uncomfortable? I can also adjust to a more relaxed and pleasant tone. Perhaps everyone is prepared to sacrifice on the battlefield. I don't have access to the entire population activity data of Kepler, but to my knowledge, there has been no activity from Vanessa Williams, a citizen of the solar system, in Kepler since the Night of Reckoning, when the Saipan's fleets were destroyed. But the good news is that we haven't found her body, so there must still be hope, right? We should all stay optimistic, should... Yes, dear Captain. The good news is that your exoskeleton has a powerful enough supply system. It's possible that when you crashed, it went into hibernation mode, slowing down oxygen and energy consumption, which has kept you going until now. Technology is always a miraculous thing, isn't it? Another good news is that our ship and equipment have suffered severe damage. For the past 2 years, I've been doing some basic repairs on this ship, just keeping it from looking too rough, but many of its functions are still not working properly. Captain, if you'd woken up a bit sooner, I could have told you how close we were to the ship's breaking point. You've definitely had some good fortune on your side. It means that we lost everything, dear Captain. Good news is something that brings joy to one's mind and body. For example, I have a soldier sponsorship voucher from the Galactic Affairs Administration. It was originally intended to support fleets like ours, so it's a good thing, isn't it? Dear Captain, you can choose to obtain the soldier sponsorship from one of these administrative offices. Okay, how should I address you? Oh right, if you continue using the name Evan Williams while exploring Kepler, it could easily make you a target for the Taladians. I suggest you come up with a code name to avoid risks. All right, that must be the best choice. What do you want to do now? Do you want to find the Taladian fleets and have another fight with them? Or go to Arecibo's music cafe and enjoy the warm afternoon sunshine? I'm sorry, but according to the information I could find, there are 578 former citizens of the solar system named Vanessa Williams, currently located in the Kepler 452 system, but none of them has blood relation to you. Do you still want me to help you find any of their contact information? According to past data statistics, humans cannot survive in the vacuum of space without any protection. Of course, although humans would be torn to pieces in a vacuum environment, according to the Human Forensic Knowledge Database, not finding a body doesn't confirm someone's death. Ark is optimistic and always likes good news. Of course, from my rational logic analysis, I believe the most important thing for you as Vanessa's brother is to figure out what she discovered that led to humans turning against each other, rather than blindly searching for her. Stay optimistic, she must be alive. The conflict was initiated when Vanessa Williams from the Saipan's Democratic Republic discovered some secretive interests of the Teladian people. It's Alicia. Of course, it's searching for Alicia's location for you.